Good Saturday morning. We are here at the Strength Factory with Wayne. Wayne's behind the camera, you can't see him. Careful, I might flip it around and expose you here in a minute, Wayne. And we're gonna do an upper body pump. I've been doing 3 full body days a week. Reg Park would have been proud. Reg Park would have slapped me on the back and been like, good job, lad. Some kind of Vince Gironda inspired stuff that have made him cross his arms and nod with approval. Also, I'd say very different than what a lot of bodybuilders do. Not a lot of pump and fluff, a lot of heavy compound squats. I do a seal row, deadlifts, pull-ups, chin-ups, bench press, stuff like that. But now, today, when I have the bandwidth, I go in for a 4th day and do like an upper body pump. And in this case, my back is even a little stiff. We're going to take a deload week, but we're not going to deload on this. So we're going to start with some incline. It's just called Smith machine. It's early, I forgot. Smith machine bench press. Let's get it. All right, so really easy way to make sure the bench is lined up in the middle, because it's the worst thing in the world. It's been researched, is actually bench pressing in a Smith machine to find out you're not centered mid-set. So we're going to lower this and get the middle little knurling on the bar. It's not really too centered, so we're going to scoot it, get it centered. There we go, that should be good. Jesse James West, that's the guy that David and I thought was, what's that pastor's name? We thought it was Joel Osteen. We thought it was Joel Osteen's son. Because he was at the Arnold and all these people were following him around. And I was like, who is that? I was like, and one of us said, is that Joel Osteen's son? Like, but he's really, he's got a great physique. But he was wearing this suit. And like most natural lifters, just in a suit, he didn't look jacked at all, you know. If you think a Smith machine is like really bad for your shoulders, that's probably not the issue. It's not the Smith machine's fault that you're gripping it too wide. So what I see most guys do is they grip it way out here. And so when they press down, I'm just gonna do this for 1 rep, their elbows are way flared out. What I like to do, and you only get outside of your chest with that. If you want to hit the upper and middle chest, which is what most guys lack in, you want to actually take a more medium to narrow grip. And we're going to Chuck Norris the bar, make sure our wrists are straight. I'm going to bring my elbows down, see how they're kind of at a 45-degree angle, and press up. That'll give you more chest shelf while also protecting your shoulder girdles. In the 413 Barbell Club, I believe that most guys will get 95% of their gains that they see in their life from compound movements. So we're going to start our tricep work today with a close grip bench press, not an isolation movement. So make sure whenever you're doing any movement, you want to stack your joints. It means I don't want my elbow out here and my wrist here, or vice versa. So do this to the bar, and just wherever it looks like your hand should be, to where your elbows are under your wrists, grab a hold of it there, and that's how you find your grip. And when we do the movement, focus on lowering your elbows to your side. And I like doing it in a Smith machine because it kind of becomes a little bit of a JMP press. I can't remember what it's called, but you get the point. Here's reason number 497 I like chin-ups. They're not just a back movement, you get a good bicep pump too. Now a lot of guys don't think about that. They try to get their biceps out of it, but I think it's a great tool, especially on a cut when you can do more chin-ups anyway. I mean, why would you do 3 bicep movements if your goal is to lose fat? Like, train more specifically and train smarter not harder, and that's what a chin-up's gonna do. Of course, chin-up means your palms are facing you. It's gonna also target your lower back better than a wide grip pull-up might. So we're gonna go under grip, just a little bit wider than shoulder length. And don't think about pulling yourself up, think about bringing your elbows to your side. At the top, squeeze your biceps really hard. I mean, I'm 185 pounds right now, so that's gonna be a pretty good bicep stimulus compared to grabbing some light dumbbells. As let's talk over-hopped shoulder movements. Most of the dads I see are grabbing some dumbbells and they're doing lateral raises, trying to go straight out to the side, and there's a lot of swinging and all that stuff. First off, we don't want to go straight to the side. We want to be in the mid-scapular plane, just like you're pouring bath water. I think a lot of y'all can relate to that. So we're going to go to an incline bench, and it's pretty well upright, just a slight incline. Put your chest here, and we're going to really be training the shoulders in this stretched position. This should be the toughest part of the movement, not up here. So we're going to be in the mid-scapular plane, and even though I've just grabbed 15-pound dumbbells, this is tougher than doing standing lateral raises with 40s. Yeah, I don't use 40s, but you get what I'm saying. This feels about like using 25s. I've not ate breakfast yet, and I forgot about it, honestly, because last night we went to Pizza Inn, which is a pizza buffet here in town. I had some pizza, 11 pieces, 11. But I didn't cheat. That wasn't cheating. So we're doing this, a lot of us are doing this diet in the club. I call it the 413 shred. On the 413 shred, you can have I don't like to use the word cheat because it's not a cheat. I'm treating myself. 2 treat meals per week. And last night it was 11 pieces of pizza. Having said that, it was on the heavier end. I'm gonna have a treat meal today, but it won't be so heavy. But I've lost 4 pounds in the past 2 weeks doing this, having 2 treat meals a week. So if that sounds enticing to you, check out the link below. You can apply to work with me, or just message me the word dad on Instagram. Oh, this is about got it. At the end, if I start running out of juice, I do some lengthened partials for the last rep. Wish you could feel what I feel. Okay. Tell you what, that's the best thing. It always loosens up my back when I'm here. Forgot it was hurting. Oh, yeah, I'm still going. So let's go wrap it up for today. Just a quick little upper body pump. It just feels good to go in and do this, but getting a pump doesn't build muscle. It lasts for 10 minutes, hopefully 15, so I can run to the store real quick. And then it's gone. But you know, these guys got results from pump work just because the gear they were on. And anybody that denies that is probably on gear themselves and forgot what it's like to train naturally. Just take their advice with a grain of salt. That's always been my thing. And when you're natural, just like Arnold was when he first started, he got a lot of his gains doing heavy compounds like Reg Park before he got on gear. So in my advice to dads just trying to build a stronger physique and be leaner, you can get 95% of your progress with compound lifts and save a ton of time in the gym. And that's not the most scientific way. It's not going to make Jeff Nippard do this, but it's going to save you the heartache and headache of being away from home 2 hours after work because you're doing Chris Bumstead's workout or something, you know. Just keep that in mind. If you're a dad, train like a dad. Don't train like a little influencer.